Hello, this is Harbor Rock Wealth Management's Planning Tip of the Week. My name is Ruben Smith. Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a dedicated series that we issue on a weekly basis. It'll be financial planning topics that I feel are relevant for our clients, ranging in anything from various topics ranging in the financial planning world that I feel would benefit you. So please reach out with any feedback or any topics you'd like me to address in these. But they're intended to be short in nature, informative, and certainly reach out if there's any questions or you'd like to take a deeper dive on any of these topics. So to kick this off, we are going to be talking about Social Security. Social Security is a key part of everyone's retirement, or most of our clients' retirement. And today we're going to talk specifically about when to take Social Security. So most of you are aware of the three ages or three dates that are key when it comes to Social Security. The first would be age 62, and that's when most are eligible for beginning their Social Security income. The next is called full retirement age, which for most ranges from age 66 and 4 months to age 67. And then you have max retirement age, or age 70. And at that point, it's typically not in your best interest to defer payments any further if you haven't started receiving the income, because there will be no incentive for you to do so. Social Security will not, your payments will not increase beyond age 70. There are some caveats to that, but for the most part, that is the case. Okay, so to answer that question, when should you start taking Social Security? Unfortunately, I don't know. It's really a case-by-case basis, and everyone's benefit is going to be different based off of what their income was in their earning years, how long they paid into Social Security, did they work right up until the point that they took Social Security. So there's a number of factors that play into it. However, from a planning standpoint, it may behoove you to take Social Security, earlier, or defer it. So a couple of those factors that play in is, first of all, do you need the income? By taking it early, let's say, does it put you in a better position financially than versus waiting until full retirement or maybe beyond? A good example of that is I have made the recommendation in my career for clients to take it sooner, even though they're still in the workforce. And the reason being is it allowed them to defer more money into retirement programs, whether it was an employer-sponsored plan or a personal IRA. It also put them in a better position financially heading into retirement by establishing an emergency reserve, basically an appropriate amount in a bank account, and even paying off residual debt like credit cards. So I have made that recommendation for clients to take it early. The other thing to factor in is health. Do you have longevity on your side? Do you have prior illness that may shorten your life? Because in order to defer it beyond 62, you got to be pretty certain that you're going to live, which I'll talk about in a minute, past these break-even ages or these break-even points. And then the third factor is if you're working, because you gotta keep in mind that if you're working and you have longevity, you're in good health, and you don't necessarily need it, I don't know if I would take it. And the reason being is that Social Security would be taxable, at least up to 85% of it would be. So unfortunately, I don't have the crystal ball and say, it's not a clear-cut answer that everybody needs to take their Social Security at a certain age. It's really a case-by-case basis, so I encourage you to reach out to your financial advisors or whoever you're working with on that. As far as the key ages that I talked about, or the break-even points, at 62, one thing to remember is that by taking the benefit early, you can expect it to be a reduced benefit to the tune of about 30% from your full retirement age benefit. So just keep in mind that by taking it early, you are penalized with a reduced benefit. The break-even point from you taking it at age 62 versus waiting to your full retirement age, which I mentioned was age 64 or 66 and 4 months to age 67, depending on what year you were born. You would need to live to age 78 and 8 months in order to make that in your best interest for deferring it to your Social Security payment to your full retirement age. So again, longevity comes into play, your health comes into play. For some clients, they've made that decision that, you know what, I'd rather have access to my money, and I don't know what life's going to bring, and that's fine. That's their decision. However, I cancel them on the consequences, the pros and cons of doing so. The other break-even point is age 70. So deferring your Social Security income from age 62 to your max retirement age, or max benefit age, I should say, age 70. The break-even point is age 80 and 5 months. So again, pushing it out further. So I don't have the answer for everybody, but I hope this was helpful. If nothing else, reach out with questions. You know, we're happy to address this and anything else Social Security related. We appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for next week.